All right, guys, there you go. Duron Dimmock, coaching with Duron Dimmock. I'll give you guys some advice. There's a lot of wholesalers. There's a lot of people who had a lot of success in real estate over the last 2 years, 18 months, whatever it may be, because you were following all these success stories and following all this temporary success that you saw online, and you've had some success with it. Cool. Now it's time for the big boys to come out. It's time for the real estate guys to come out. So right now in this climate, you have to have high-level conversations with individuals about how to maintain and to save themselves from this climate. Real estate is going to be at an all-time, like this is the best time to be in real estate. But what should you be doing? We've recently purchased and sold two properties, and it's been a duplex down in a duplex outside of Atlanta. Bought it for $36,000. Renovations about $40,000. They're all into it for about 80 grand roughly, but they're rented out both sides for $600 a piece, which is $1,200 a month. So you got a property that you're into for $80,000 that you're getting $1,200 a month from. So right now, that model, you should have clients who understand real estate, who understand the model. The problem is there's a lot of wholesalers and you've just been selling properties to people, and you haven't had high-level conversations with any of your investors or any of the people that you've sold houses to. You just sold houses to them. They got a whole nother person that they talk to, a consultant, someone who's been through the 2008, 2009, 2007 crisis that we went through, who understands. I had a young lady, she bought 4 houses back in East Atlanta back in 2008. Same scenario, similar scenario. She bought them all. We renovated them. We were all into them for $80,000 a piece. They were all in East Atlanta. When the market came back, she sold each one of them and made almost $100,000 to $125,000 per house. Okay, all right. So between that time and about 6 years, she made almost $600,000, about 400, close to about $400,000 or $500,000. Okay. My point is, those investors who you've been selling and wholesaling deals to, a lot of wholesalers are about to fall off completely because they've never had high-level conversations. This is not the time for your acquisition team and, all those guys who've just been calling sellers up. No. Even if you get a property for below market value, who's going to buy it? Who's buying it? Who's going to keep buying it? Okay? What is a real plan? What real plan do you present to your buyer to help them create their own bailout? You guys don't know because you've been following the wave. It's okay though. It's okay. Right now, you need to be getting around people who understand cap rates, multi-units, and still being able to sell to individuals who are looking to get a return on their investment. So again, GWP, we're not gonna stop. We're too invested. When I say 20 years in the game, we've been doing this for long enough to understand that it doesn't matter what the market does. We're gonna make money in the market because we have high-level conversations. We're actually real consultants. We're not just wholesalers or people who are just selling properties or houses. We're actually talking to homeowners, talking to high-level net worth individuals every day, making the calls. For example, give you this real quick, get out some game real quick. What do you even say to someone who has $30 million right now? Have you ever had that conversation? Have you ever had that conversation with somebody who has 30, 40 million, 20 million, 2 million? And what advice do you give them right now to buy? Or are you just a wholesaler who's going to wait and say, hey, I'm selling this property. Do you want it? Oh, you got a lot of money, so I know you want properties. No. What is your conversation to a high net worth individual? You don't have one. And you know why you don't have one? Because you have not been focusing on that since you've been in real estate. You've been working the mailroom side of real estate, which is wholesaling. That's the problem. Nothing to be mad about. You made a lot of money. Nothing to be mad about. But now it's time to get real. Now it's time to call your NBA, NFL, high net worth individuals, Coca-Cola executives, and say, hey, Charlie, what are you doing? Oh, Duron, the market seems to be kind of slow. No, it's not a slow market, Charlie. It's time to shift the market. It's time to shift. What are we going to shift to, Duron? This is what you need to do, Charlie. How much liquid, how liquid are you? Oh, between me and my wife, we got about $250,000. Okay, cool. What type of return do you need to look at on that $250,000? Anywhere from XYZ%, whatever it may be. Okay, so if I found you a portfolio, or if I found you houses that could get you that return, would that be worth putting that $250,000 into? Yes. Cool. I'll give you a call back. I'm going to present some things to you this afternoon. I want you to take a look at it, and I'll get back to you. Boom. You make the numbers work for them, they invest. Not just wholesaling deals. They want to know convenience. Can you find it, renovate it, find it, put a tenant in it, find it, make it work, find it, manage it, whatever it may be. It's time to get off the wholesale nipple and start looking at the entire package. Duron Dimmock, Coaching with Duron, Generational Wealth Partners. You want more information? Y'all inbox me. I've been doing this for 20 years. When we went through the most money I made is when we went through this crisis the last time. I'm duplicating that, and I'm smarter now. So we about to roll over everything. I'm picking up everything. All my investors, it's time. It's time. Talk to you guys soon.